We're live. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Amazing stuff we have for you guys today. And I feel like this one will kill it when it come on to us discussing topics like ChatGPT, the new release of ChatGPT4o, and how you use it daily, how I use it daily, different things that it can actually do. We're gonna go over topics like going through the videos of how people are using it and the new updates that it currently have right now, right? So we want to show you guys this in like such an amazing way where I can't believe how much ChatGPT just evolved now, bro. What do you think about that?
Mhm.
About how
Yeah,
ChatGPT evolving?
I think it's the fastest technology we've seen evolve in a while. Like
Bro,
compared to the phone or internet or anything,
I don't know
it's
if
in
people
everything.
like, yo, you think people watching how this happening, or maybe after they
No.
do like one other just huge thing, then people gonna realize that, oh shit, this thing actually real. Because you know what? Ever since AI release, even when people start achieving some insane level of things that AI can actually do, right?
Yeah.
And then every time something new release, people are like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. They literally achieve like making videos from scratch from
Yes.
AI, bro. So
Yes.
making music. So we literally go over music, how you can actually use AI to just completely create a whole song. Then we can actually just like do different things like poems, create content. I know you probably can even start create like commercials and just full commercials, like just a full on commercial. And like every time that release, everybody else was just like, "Oh, sure, no problem,
Yeah.
no biggie, like no biggie," because things just getting so advanced at such a fast pace that I feel like
It's hard to keep up. It's very hard to keep
you have
up.
to
I
keep
feel
up,
like.
bro. Because every day somebody changed the world with some other shit, bro, and it's like everybody's like, "Okay,
Yeah.
fine, no problem." But to be honest, this stuff is really interesting because if the average person realize how much it can actually help you when it comes on to just asking it simple questions, doing simple tasks with it, learning how to brainstorm. Because now the way how I use it, it just so amazing when I can realize that it can remember things. It can remember things about my business. It can remember things about what I do, and just how you can actually just use it to solve mini daily problems that I feel like everybody just experience. You know, when sometimes you just have a question and you just want to ask somebody, so you literally call, you take up the phone and you call somebody, like, yo, bro, how I do this? Nowadays, like, you can literally just do the same thing with like ChatGPT because
Yeah.
of how convenient they made it. So, how often you been using ChatGPT as well, Murray?
I use ChatGPT every day just for like titles for videos, questions. I go to it first because I don't want the Google search of like links. I
Yeah,
want the answer. If I'm looking for anything, I want the answer. Um,
just right away,
yeah, it tells me something, gets me on a path,
bro. That's
you
crazy.
know.
But have you been like playing around with like the voice feature? How you use
I
the voice?
use the voice, but I don't get that new voice like what they've been talking about yet. It's
Yeah.
still very regular. It's not, I can interrupt it, but it's still very slow
Well, I
to
don't get,
speak.
I don't get the new exact one that they're talking about as well. And I tried to do it, bro. It's like the one that they showed. All right, so you hear what? Let's show these guys exactly what they showed, and then you're gonna see what we have now, right?
Okay.
So let's. I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share this window. Just type in. So we just type in Open AI. That's it.
Mhm.
And hold on, let me do picture in picture so that I can actually be on here, right?
It's good. I'm seeing.
Nice. So I just type in OpenAI in here, and these are the videos that they just released about the new ChatGPT, right?
Mhm.
So they did things like talking about how you use it. So we're just gonna skip through that and like let's just see how they've been using it right now.
Whoa, slow a bit there. Mark, you're not a vacuum cleaner. Breathe in for a count of 4.
Okay, let me try again. So I'm going to breathe in deeply.
And then for 4, and then exhale slowly.
Okay, I'll try again. Breathing in and breathe out.
That's it. How do you feel?
I feel a lot better. Thank you so much.
So Mark, you've been working on these capabilities for a while now. Can you tell us a bit how it's different from voice mode?
Right. So if you've used our voice mode experience before, you'll notice a couple key differences. First, you can now interrupt the model. You don't have to wait for it to finish your turn before you can start speaking, and you can just butt in whenever you want. Second, the model is real-time responsiveness. So that means that you don't have this awkward 2 to 3 second lag before you wait for the model to give a response. And finally, the model picks up on emotion, right? When I was breathing super hard there, it could tell, and you might want to calm down a little bit. You're kind of running a little bit too fast. So, it really has that capability across the board to perceive your emotion. Not only that, though, the model is able to generate voice in a variety of different emotive styles, and it really has a wide dynamic range. So I'm going to fire up another demo of that. Yeah.
So let's see how he uses it. We're gonna look how he uses it.
ChatGPT, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately, and I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Oh, a bedtime story about robots and love? I got you covered. Gather around,
She doing
Barrett.
too much.
Well,
She know what she doing,
there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring.
Started this story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama.
Wow.
Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte.
No, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, like maximal expressiveness, much more than you were doing before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte
Can
was.
you do this in
Well, so you've seen it so far. So you've seen how ChatGPT currently is on this, right?
Mhm.
This is what I'm saying, bro. The insane marketing of these guys, right? So did they just create that specific one for this video, or
No. Google does that. There's a big issue out there right now where Google pre-records their AI meetings because the last one went wrong. These are actually live.
these are live?
They actually use the app like live. Even the translation one you could watch too.
Yeah, I see the translation one. So the translation
Yeah.
one, tough, where the translation one, which is you could use ChatGPT when having conversations with foreign people, and say for instance you need somebody to translate for you. I actually used it before
Mhm.
with voice, speaking to
Mhm.
like a Brazilian
Yeah.
here.
How was
And
it?
it wasn't as direct because it's not easy to interrupt like this one.
Yes.
So I feel like, all right, you see that feature, bro, that feature of interrupting,
Mhm.
because what my chat gpt do right now is when I talk to it, it basically sometimes it will stop listen before I even finish my conversation, right, or my sentence. So it will stop listen to give me a reply, and at the same time, how can it give me an accurate reply if you didn't even hear my full thought, you know?
Mhm.
And then I can't interrupt it fast enough for it to just do as I say. So that's my problem when it comes on to that. So this that they're releasing right now, maybe they just never update the app or something.
Yeah.
But or
I think they're rolling it out slowly. They don't roll out everything one time.
yeah.
All the
But
features.
you know what I love about it the most? What I love about it the most is its ability to remember. So
Okay.
it can remember things direct, right? So
Mhm.
we should use this right now, where of how I use it. So I would, you want me to fire it up right now in mid? Want me to
Yeah.
fire up voice?
Oh yeah.
All
Go
right,
for it.
so I go on live follow up voice right now and ChatGPT voice and show you guys how I use it and see what it remembers about me when it comes on to things that I've told it about me and my business. All right. So this is me firing up ChatGPT voice.
Nice.
1 weeks, you divide the number.
All right. So I was asking it a bunch of questions from before. Right?
Yeah.
Hi, ChatGPT.
Hi there. How's it going?
Not bad. So do you remember anything that I've told you about me and my business?
Yes, I remember quite a bit. You started your own company, placing beauty supply vending machines in local malls in Canada. You also have a car rental business
Canada?
called Cars4u LLC. And you're looking to set up electric car rentals in collaboration with Airbnb properties on Martha's Vineyard. How's everything going with your businesses?
Everything.
Well, everything is going well, but that beauty supply is actually for my friend. It's not for me. I only do cars. Remember that?
Got it. Thanks for the clarification. How is your car rental business progressing?
So recently I found out that I'm not actually in the car rental business. I actually realized that I'm in the community building business. So majority of my cars is basically powered because I have a strong community now.
That sounds like an interesting shift in perspective. How has focusing on community building impacted your business?
It's good. But right now I'm in a live podcast and I just wanted you to tell people of how you do. And do you realize how well you helped me throughout my day?
I'm glad to hear that. I'm ChatGPT, an AI created by OpenAI. I help by providing information, answering questions, and assisting with tasks, which can make your day more productive and efficient. It's great to hear that I've been able to support you with your business and community efforts.
Well, that's cool. So thank you. Say hi to my viewers here for me.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's great to be part of this conversation with you all.
That's nice. That's
Thank
dope.
you. Thank you. All right. So that's literally ChatGPT, right? So that's how you use ChatGPT voice. So imagine talking to ChatGPT voice every single day when you have like every single day questions and when you have things to answer when it comes on to just having answers in your business and stuff like that. Usually it was cool first when you could just talk to it via text. That was cool. But like now you actually get a real life way of just having a conversation by you could just have it in your headphones and just talking to it and like literally just talking to it on like a daily basis, right? That's how I use it now. So if I have questions I need to ask, sometimes I used to Google things or I just go up on my phone and just Google a bunch of stuff. No, it can help me plan tomorrow today. Like
Yeah.
it can help me plan tomorrow today every single time, bro. So I feel like most people should give it a shot when you come on to instead of calling somebody, you're actually asking this thing that's basically all knowing, bro. You're basically talking to God, dog. It's the same.
Hey,
But
hey, take it easy.
easy, my friend. What do you mean? You're gonna get
Careful
the
what you wish for. Careful what you
yes,
wish for.
bro.
There.
Bro, for real. It's like why? But you know what? I don't like. Sometimes, even if it's unsure, it would pretend to be sure of the answer.
Yes, for sure.
And I think that is like a bad thing. That could be like a bottleneck of what it
Yes.
do. But things like basic mathematics and shit like that, bro. I feel like once a bunch of people use it and realize that, oh shit, I don't have to hop on a calculator or do anything else, I can just have it there running. Sometimes I just have it there just running, bro, listening. And as soon as I think about whatever, because this ever happened to you, as soon as you go to ask it a question, you kind of forget the most important thing that you would want to ask it.
Yes.
But if you just have it running, like if you just have it just going, you don't have to try specifically remember that thing,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Yeah, I love that factor of that, bro. But how do you use it when you come on
All
to
right. Same thing. All right. Let me show you something. So this is just something you can use ChatGPT for when it comes to trading. So if you're a trader, you can actually say you're looking at the chart and you don't know what you see in here and you want to just use ChatGPT. You can literally download the image, go to ChatGPT4o, and that's actually free. Then upload from your computer the chart and ask it, what do you see on this chart? Only time frame, it can tell you the trend, overall upward trend, can tell you significant movement, support levels, resistance levels, candlestick patterns. All right.
this is
And some,
insane, bro. So it break down the chart for you.
yes, because it's seeing the chart, so it can tell you what it's seeing. Clear.
So, all right. So why won't you ask it? So okay. So if you should use this chart to predict next week's next move, what could I do different to achieve a good outcome? If I what how should I play? Like what should I do? Buy or sell, or where should I set my stop loss? You don't ask it those direct things if it's seen the chart.
Well, you can, but there's no guarantee on it either, because it's gonna say there's different things that influence price movement.
Or ask
But
a
it's gonna
question of
it's
how can
gonna
I use it?
here it is. Potential scenarios. If the price breaks above that, you could look for a continuation. Successful break and hold above could further confirm it. So it's gonna tell you some stuff, and they can work. Everything in trading is probability. So it
Right.
can work, it might work, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah.
But I also want to show you something else where it can actually code something for you, code a strategy. So you can say, can you write me a print script code for a strategy that sells at the highs and buys at the lows, and it shows a buy indicator on the chart where I should use. So you can write your Python script code, because with trading you can actually backtest a lot of your strategy, like prove if it will work over time.
Right.
So you can use ChatGPT to actually write the code. So I can actually show you.
I feel like I'll get so specific with outcomes.
Well,
If,
go for it.
all right, look at this then. If you upload today's chart, right? Say upload today's chart of you're looking at Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin movement.
Yeah.
And say you screenshot the Bitcoin movement and just say, hey, if I'm trading with $500 right now, what trading strategy could get me to double my $500? Can you just accept that specific thing?
I know you can, but it's not gonna just provide you that answer. Like it's not gonna know. It's not
Because
because
well,
the
I would just
candles
say,
aren't.
do a strategy that doubles this $500 right now, and then do it again to do it next week. Like, why don't I
Strategies
just ask it that?
vary. I get how simple you'd want trading to be. If it was that simple, everybody would be rich. So
No, I'm saying with now having to plug the chart in ChatGPT.
yes, but
Yeah, why
if
not
that
have
was
that?
the case, I mean, I think we would have figured that out already.
Who tried?
Yeah. Come on, who you think tried?
You try
Everybody.
it right now.
Of course, I tried, man.
You,
Come on,
you,
come on,
you ask it that specific thing. What we just say just now.
bro. Come on. Are you seeing my screen here?
All right,
Look at my screen on the side here.
hold on.
Look at the screen on the side. So I have pivot points EMA strategy. So actually, I had a
I
strategy.
don't see the question of uploading today's chart and saying, "Hey, if you're trading with $500, what would you do to double this $500?" Instead of asking it a bunch of other things. Like, I would just ask it that. If you understand, like just that specific thing, not something like it or not something similar, just that thing. Wait, hold on. Great. We made net profitable with net profit of 11,700, closing trades up 336. We need to get specific. We need to,
Yeah, I get how simple you want to make trading seem, but I wish it was simple as that.
no
But
one
basically,
tries
I
it.
could.
No one
All right,
tries it. That's what I'm saying.
you believe no one tried, but there you can try a lot of things. So I can just show you how you can add this to the chart, the code that you just made,
Right.
and it will actually show you where it would buy, where it would sell, and you can back test the information here over 534 trades, and this can actually tell you over time how much profit you would have made over the years with that strategy if you were to just take it mechanically like that. So over what's this, from 2021 to 2024, you'd have probably made several grand over 405 trades. Isn't great. You would still be very low profitability, but you would still be profitable.
Yeah, but that's $7 over 3 years.
Yeah. But that's what this strategy that I was trying to build with it. Oh, you're
3
not even
years.
seeing 3 years, yeah. But
That's
the
insane.
code actually will, you can actually fine tune the code to what you want.
So
put
is
it
it
on the chart.
automated? So is it,
What?
can you just set the code to just on your account and just let it do that for you?
The trades?
Yeah, do the trades for you.
Yes, you can. You can use ChatGPT to create the code that will execute the trades based on what you want it to do. If you feel like your strategy is profitable. But there's risk to that. I'm just showing you what's possible with it. I'm not telling you to use this exact strategy, but you can do this. And you can actually put the chart into ChatGPT and it tells you key levels. It tells you what things mean. It tells you candlestick patterns. It's a good way to actually use it. If you're not clear.
I go try the thing I'm saying. You know what?
Yeah.
I go try it. And I'm going to send you a screenshot. I'm going to use my account, the same one.
Go for it.
And then I go trade Bitcoin. And I want
to
say, hey, if you had $100 in right now, make another $100. No one like, well, understand these buy sell keynotes, right? But no one is doing this thing. Like no one.
You think no one is doing this thing, but everybody is doing this thing. Everybody has tried that.
They tried it.
Bro, that's how I even found out that you could put in the charts.
Mm.
So I think they would ask it for sure.
You know what's crazy? I was watching like not only that, no, I was reading Alex Hormozy book, right?
Yeah.
$100 million offers, the first one. And he was saying, like, when you tell somebody, if somebody buy a course from you, right? And you give a bunch of specific things that they should do in the course, but they do things like it, and then come back and say, hey, your course doesn't work. Like he said, what did you do?
Work.
Yeah, they would say the course doesn't work, but he would say, okay, what did you do?
Yeah.
And the course would say, do this in this way, or run 100, or you would say like run 100 ads to something, or just something specific. And the person would do like 50, and it wouldn't work. And he said, but the course said 100. No,
Yeah.
I know, but it's still a lot. 50 still is a lot. So it's just, yeah. And he said, yeah, but I understand that 50 is a lot, but it says 100. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yes, I get that, but this is the specific thing. Like, so I always wonder, like, when I hear him say stuff like that, it kind of opened like a different section, because I do that too, bro. I'm guilty of doing that, where I would say, oh yeah, like somebody said I should do something, or I would say something don't work, but I just never try it in the specific way. I would give it my twist, you know. I would put my twist on it, or I would adjust it for it to not be exact, but with my twist to it, to just give it my own flavor. Yeah, my own flavor. But it's not the specific exact thing, you understand? Like, not like exact word for word specific thing. And because I feel like that's the thing that drive outcomes, you know? Specific. Being specific. Just being so exact that before you innovate and add your own flavor, I would use the exact recipe first, right? So I would, if somebody give me a play on how to structure anything, like, all right, even with running, and today I actually run the 5K, right? Today I run the 5K, that did insane. But even when it come on to running and doing stuff like that, somebody would say, hey, run at least a 5K every day, right? And I would not run the exact 5K every day. Someday I would do like 2.1. Someday I would do like a 5K is like probably 2.5 miles, I think. That's a 5K, 2.5 miles. So I wouldn't run the exact 2.5 miles every day. I would run the 2.1, 2.3, and it might sound like, okay, but at least you still do 2.1 every day, right? But I still never do the 2.5 every single day. So I just never do the exact thing. I just do what I think is the exact, which is similar. And I think that also crazy. So today, that's why I came 28th place, bro. 28th place. Because
I'm good. It's the first time.
Yeah, it's like 200 people though.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So 200 people actually still make it seem more insane than ever, bro. Hold on. Let me get something. Oh, leaking out right now, bro. Bleeding out. Hand bleeding out. But that's actually crazy, bro. But so that's how you use ChatGPT on a daily.
Yeah, just use it for that, and
So
anything
what
like
about like
notes.
when you're doing stuff like cooking or just lifting in a gym or just something else, like something random that don't have to even do it business or anything, just something that you would probably ask somebody, hey, how you do this? You know, you use it like
No,
that.
I probably just use Grok more for those simple stuff.
So you
Use Grok.
Grok has like a voice that you just talk to, or no?
No, I'm not using voice right now. I
Wait,
just use the chat.
texting or the chat, but
Yeah.
you have it on your phone,
Yeah,
bro.
because
That's sick.
I'm on my phone, so it's pretty quick.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't played around with Grok, bro. Do you sense any similarities, or it just you can tell the difference between Grok and ChatGPT?
I don't know. Saying Grok just seems like more information, like current stuff versus ChatGPT.
Right.
What I was showing a while ago was NVDA. So you can see NVIDIA makes up NVIDIA is the third largest company in the Nasdaq. So it makes up
Right.
a huge part of the US economy. NVIDIA is what behind OpenAI. So OpenAI is buying billions of NVIDIA chips to, it's the only semiconductor that can actually work for the AI computations. It's the fastest chip right now out, and they are the
Wow.
highest. So they are selling chips to Meta, Google, Amazon, Tesla, OpenAI, Microsoft. They are the biggest supplier of these high efficiency chips. So right now they're
Semiconductor
the semiconductors. Yep. So they are
industry.
the third largest company, I think, in the world now.
World.
And that's in
Well, didn't
world.
their stock explode, bro? Like, didn't their stock explode in price because of this?
Yeah. So you can even see last week they had earnings. They've been having blowout earnings like every time. So last week they did
Wow.
really good as well. You can
Is this
see
like
here
a
it's
dividend stock? Do they pay out dividends or no?
NVIDIA. They actually, so that's why I went to Grok about, because I think they increased the dividend just now. Dividend. They didn't do any dividend. They did a stock split, and they're actually buying back stocks, 25 billion worth of stock. They're doing a stock split, so it will look more appealing to people to get in and bring the stock back up to 1,000, then they split it back again.
Whoa.
But it's not a dividend paying stock, I don't believe. But it's a tech stock, it's a growth stock, and it has been going up. It's bringing up the entire US stock, like the ETFs,
Right.
and that's what's been going on. And it's the backbone of the entire AI thing. And they are saying they're most ahead. Like there's no company that can catch up to them. They're already working on the next chip, and they don't believe any company can catch up to them.
Whoa. So
Yeah.
NVIDIA probably is working its way to be probably the most important company in the world. Then.
Yes, they're getting there. But
Which
then
company currently is the most important? I think Amazon. I feel like Amazon is.
the largest
No, the most important company.
important, I don't know what you'd use to describe that. The largest is Microsoft, but I don't
Well,
know about
all right. So the
importance.
most important is how much other companies and industries it affects. That
Okay.
would be the most, because the reason why I say Amazon is because Amazon have AWS, which is
Yeah.
the Amazon Web Services, and
Mhm.
a lot of other businesses use that to host their, like, I think they use it to host their websites or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, let's look at what AWS really be doing, bro. So that's why I feel like Amazon could probably be the most important company right now. I feel like we should ask ChatGPT that, bro. In the US. NVIDIA. Amazon. Whoa, Amazon is in there. However, other companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon also hold significant importance due to their vast influence. But it's saying NVIDIA is, bro.
Yeah.
Because
NVIDIA has seen a remarkable increase in its market cap. Yeah. And
but,
this is because of the GPUs.
mm,
Yeah.
but they use, you feel like they use that
Ooh.
because NVIDIA is what they use to power things like Apple iPhones. Microsoft use it to power computers. Amazon also use it to power their computers and even cars as well.
Yeah.
Delivery trucks.
Tesla uses it as well.
Tesla
In
uses
the
it. So
self-driving.
I feel like this is the reason why. So NVIDIA actually plays that role. So they're not even working their way up to be they actually are right now, currently right now. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, bro. So because NVIDIA is a company that their product, the thing that they created, it affects all those other industries because we just can find so many different use cases in all those companies. So with even the other companies that they said is the most important ones, NVIDIA, they still need NVIDIA in order to work. Right. So I feel like that's what give a company importance
Yeah.
or make it a necessity to have that thing. Well, I think that's crazy, bro. Just
Yeah.
that's like that. But what's the next topic?
So the next topic I want to talk about Ethereum actually having the ETF. So I don't know if you remember the Bitcoin ETF that was very important.
Yes, I saw
So
that, bro.
so Ethereum is actually classified a commodity like gas or natural gas, gold, silver, Bitcoin. It's not like a security. And that actually enables it to not get scrutinized by the SEC. So people can actually invest in Ethereum by just buying the ETF.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's like
So
this.
all right, so ETF is how they would add it to their portfolio and just be able to invest in it, right? So okay,
Yes.
so all right, wait. So re-explain what ETFs are, so everybody would know when it comes
Okay,
on.
so ETF is short for exchange traded fund,
Right.
and the ETF can give you exposure to an asset on your brokerage account. So instead of going through the hula hoops of trying to get a traditional brokerage like a Charles Schwab, Fidelity, you can open a Robinhood or a Webull or a TD Ameritrade, something simple, and invest in an index. But you can't invest directly into the index. You invest in something that tracks the index, which is an ETF. So whatever gains you can get from the index, you can buy the ETF and get the same or very similar gains. So somebody might not want to go in and purchase Ethereum because it's so complex, it's crypto, they don't trust it that much. But if you have your Charles Schwab or your TD Ameritrade, you can buy an Ethereum ETF that will give you the same returns as if Ethereum goes up without all of the hula hoops of buying Ethereum, sending it to your wallet, protecting it, all of that
Because
stuff. Like,
that's the way I know how to invest in Ethereum, bro. So that's just crazy how they actually made. So they made it safer by having ETF for Ethereum. So it's the same thing that happened with Bitcoin, then, right? So
yes.
same thing will happen. So do you feel like when ETFs release on assets like that, do you think that they drive price, increase price?
Yes, like 100%. Like the regular person or older person is going to mess with it, is going to put it in their retirement account. It's almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because, and
feel like it's a
also
no-brainer.
for the ETFs to actually track the price, and they are what's called a spot Ethereum ETF, which means they have to purchase the commodity and actually prove that they have it to match the investment. So some ETFs, they actually just purchase the contracts or promises. Spot ETFs actually buy the actual asset. So they have to buy it, have it on their books and say, I have this amount, that matches this amount of money that I have for investors on this side.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's actually crazy, bro.
pretty good.
Yeah, so they just made it super simpler for the average person to get some Ethereum in their portfolio.
And they're gonna throw it in retirement accounts. They're gonna do everybody's gonna 401ks. People can do that now. It just has more ways for people to buy it.
Well, I love that, bro. I love how that's a thing. And well, I don't know. I think I like keeping it the traditional. Keeping it in my wall. Old wallow. I keep it in that old wallow here.
Yeah.
Have it like, yeah, I have it like that. And that's so crazy, right? Where that would seem like first principle knowledge to our generation, where that's how you know how to keep some ETH or keep some Bitcoin and just have it, just have it like that, bro. Like that's how I mess with it. I like messing with it like that. But
you like that?
Yeah, just having it like that. Just having it on like a ledger wallet or in a cold storage wallet. Just I don't know, something about going on my phone and seeing it in that wallet.
Well, you can imagine on your wallet, it's hard for you to kind of margin and buy more Ethereum. But if you have it on an ETF, people will actually get margin, buy the Ethereum, or they actually can say Ethereum goes up on the ETF. You can actually borrow against that.
So I do that on Robinhood. Yeah, so I currently anytime Robinhood give margins.
Yeah, on crypto as well.
On crypto. So whenever like it's just crazy, bro. Whenever I'm in a jam, I don't sell my crypto, bro.
You just borrow against it.
I just borrow against it.
A lot of people don't know about that part of having like money in your account or in your brokerage statement.
Right.
Where if you literally deposit 20K, you can still pull out 20K or 10K
without pulling out the asset. Because my borrowing power increase every time. So that's actually cool. But what the thing is, if Bitcoin go up, I don't have to pay it back. So that's the crazy thing about margin. Like that's what I like about margin. So a margin is when you borrow against, just explaining. I'm just re-explaining this for everyone, right? So a margin is when you borrow against your actual asset, which is your crypto or your Bitcoin or your ETH or whatever, even Solana, it just depends. Whatever you choose to have. So sometimes when you're in a jam or you need some money fast or you have to pay for something fast, you can just borrow that money, or even if you don't have to pay for nothing fast, say if you just want to do like an investment or something, or you just want to buy something, don't matter. I borrow against that and use that borrowed money, and now I would owe like, okay, say I borrow $1,200, I can owe $1,200, and then if Bitcoin price goes up within that time frame, I can not have to pay back that money, because say for instance Bitcoin goes up and my portfolio goes up $1,200. That $1,200 I borrow is now free. Right. So it's
apart from the interest they charge you on the margin.
Yeah, apart from the interest, of course, because it probably gonna go up more. But say for instance, if Bitcoin go down like another $1,200, what they'll go and do now is just probably sell the actual asset that you actually have. They don't even go ask you, say, hey, are you gonna pay us back, bro? No.
They liquidate you.
You just liquidate your asset that you never want to sell.
Yep.
Don't worry, we got you. Don't worry, don't worry.
Mhm.
You don't have to. We won't knock on your door and ask you back for stuff. All right. And I feel like that's like banks' future right now. If you even realize, to me, bro, like borrowing that much money, because I get to realize that, so no, it might sound risky to you, bro, but like, no, I just dump all my real money and just keep borrowing against it, and then Bitcoin just keep going up, so I just don't have to pay back shit. That's just what I've been doing. So I've been freeloading off shit, bro.
Fair enough.
Yeah, bro. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know. There's risks to it all, so you will manage your own risk.
Well, that's true, but I feel like risk is not even a thing when you know how to do it. Because to me, if I explain that to somebody else, they'll be like, "Oh, bro, I don't want to play with that, bro." Like, and then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "What do you mean? How can you not want like it's free? They don't even get say, bro. If only if it go down, then you can be like, oh shit, you know." And and you don't even matter because they're just gonna sell the shit to you. They already feel like you lose it anyways. You already feel like you don't have it. So
Yeah.
like, what's the point? So now we
They
just because look, the more bigger my portfolio is the more I can borrow. And
yes.
if it keeps going up, it just pay back by profits.
Mhm.
So I just feel like if you're not doing this, you're just missing out, bro. Not gonna lie.
The only thing you're biased, because I even listen to trading podcasts and they say if you've only experienced bull runs,
Right.
you can only see bull runs. For people that went through like market crashes, they remember and can see only market crashes. So whenever Bitcoin drops to you, it's like, oh yeah, I've seen a bull run before, it's fine. To
Yes,
other
bro.
them, they see when the market crash and it never come back for like 10 years.
Yo,
And
that is so accurate, bro. That is so
that's their
accurate.
reality.
That's so accurate because you used to say, "Oh shit, that happened before." Okay,
Yeah.
no, that happened before. Like that's what I see, bro. Because sometimes man, like, what? Nah, that happened before. So I definitely go make sure I have some crypto.
Yeah. You see that. They see the crash that they never
Insane.
recovered from, that changed their life. And like for them to see everything go up now is like, yeah, it's gonna come down one day. I see this all before. See this all before.
Bro,
Yeah.
that crazy, bro. Like that's not. Yeah, that's probably a different way when you think about it, bro. That's probably just more, just more serious because unless you know it's possible, you're gonna always in doubt.
Yeah.
You're
You
always in
can see
doubt.
it.
Yeah, because you never seen the real before,
Hmm.
and sometimes when you see hard money going like that, that's real money, and it's just like a game on your phone.
Magic internet money
Magic internet money. That
on
would
the
be cool.
screen.
Bro, I don't
So
know. I feel like it's your risk appetite though.
yeah,
What do you think?
for some, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it
Depends
is.
on the person.
So you now saying, all right, so Trump, yes, you said to me something about Trump. So Trump is
The
now
first
accepting
president.
crypto.
Yes. So he's accepting crypto for his campaign donations. And I was saying that the presidents are going to kind of pander to things that are normalized in society now, which are like crypto, maybe weed smoking, maybe even taking of mushrooms, shit like
Wow.
that.
Wow.
So you can see presidents are going to be like, I'm for weed, I'm for crypto, just to get those younger votes. Because
Bro.
those are the people who have the influence now. And if
That's
you don't get
crazy,
with
bro.
that crowd, well, you really miss out on a huge amount of votes.
Well, you know what? I feel like drive votes
Hmm.
and something that Trump actually doing. when they partner or they talk, not even partner, but just talk to influencers.
Yes,
When
he did it with Chef G and another artist
that's what
and
I'm saying,
Kodak.
bro. So when they partner or not, yeah, when they affiliate themselves with influencers, right? And
Mhm.
a person that follow that specific influencer, which could be like your favorite rapper, a YouTuber, a TikTok person, like
Mhm.
just somebody who of influence. Remember, that person or that kid or whoever, they just don't care about politics. Politics isn't something that they even like care about, right? And politics isn't something that they can say, okay, I fully understand what's going on here, and I'm a Republican family or I'm a Democratic family or something like that. Like so they wouldn't even acknowledge that. But when they see their favorite artist or YouTuber person that they watch every single day, every one of them drops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they see that influencer person affiliate themselves with that specific leader. You see, growing up, that younger individual just gonna think that, hey, this is it. Like I resonate with these values, or I totally agree with this line of thinking. But you're really not. You're just influenced by what you've seen. So
Yes.
when you actually see that stuff, bro, it's very smart on their end, but that actually show you that it's not about what you even do anymore. It's not about what you have to offer. The presidency is not about how this person will change anything. It's just who have the more influence, who have the most influence, and
Mhm.
who can actually drive influence more to get more votes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's not even about what they bring to the table anymore or what are they doing. So now when I see something like this, where you say, okay, now we're accepting crypto, blah blah blah. We're here trading crypto every day. We're buying crypto every day, bro. We're doing stuff like that. Our like demographic, bro. It's just doing stuff like this.
Mhm.
And he knows this, bro. He
Yeah.
knows.
So it's
So
a
I'm
easy into that market.
easy into that market. And you just gonna say, oh shit, Trump making it easier for us to do this. I'm gonna try it out. You can look at that
Yeah.
now. You can now just donate. Look at that, bro. I just wonder how much traffic a website like this would get.
Probably a
Go,
lot. I'm not sure.
go on the shop. What go on
Oh,
shop? Contribute. Accept no accepting crypto. Man, that's
you're not seeing it, sir.
you're not seeing it. So this is Trump's website.
Yep.
I love it, bro. This is crazy. Trump doing everything, you know. Let's go directly to his campaign. This is print on demand, in the bro.
Yes.
This is not even like they have this shit in a warehouse and none of that shit. You know? Like that just print that this just connect to one's fucking store. Like you just drop shipping. Trump just drop shipping this shit. Look at that.
Storefront. Yeah.
Yes, brother. And wait, scroll on the website. Let's see if he even said powered by Shopify. It
No.
says powered by Shopify. Powered by what? Powered by
Winner.
WinRed. I wonder if that's whoa. That's not even Shopify domain or
Oh,
nothing like that.
this is a serious thing, brother. This is not powered by Shopify,
Oh my
brother.
God. Hey, Trump. Oh, yeah, bro. You can't just know how. They probably just don't care at that point, dog. What's WinRed? Let's look up WinRed.
This is a Republican thing, brother. It's a
Wow.
Republican serious thing. This is like the red candidate thing.
So you today, all right. So sometimes, all right. So sometimes I drive Uber, right, along with my business, and I was bringing somebody. At this point, I don't even do Uber for money, bro. I swear I do Uber for like meeting people nowadays, dog. Like because it's so interesting when I meet this girl, right? These two twin girls, and they're saying that they taught me the difference between being a Republican and then being a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
And they're saying that Republicans believe in free speech and everyone is in charge of themselves and you are in charge of your own life. And if you do everything that you need to do, you can actually change your life. You do not need somebody to like do it
Give
for
you a
you.
handout.
Yeah, give you handouts. And then a Democrat is the people that believe that the government should like centralize everything, like and control everything, and just make the country a right place with their leadership, right?
Mhm.
So that actually mind blowing to me because I never even know that. Did you know that?
It's just the core beliefs of what the parties stand for. Yeah. And you
I
can
never
see
know.
what happens when they come into the policies that they push are just slightly different
Yeah.
and what they focus on. Like one focus on trying to provide employment, one focus on lowering like taxes and capital gains, things
Oh,
that benefit business owners. That's more of the Republican. When the Democrats come in, there's more like government spending, more trying to find employment, more like wars, and a lot of weird
yeah.
things happen during Democrats and
Well, I don't
Republicans.
know, bro. Like that's kind of crazy because now hearing those two definitions, right? Because at first I never know them. I was just in this country just doing my thing, you know? Like like and then hearing somebody say that, you're like, but wait, I, I think I'm a Republican guy then, bro. I think that's what I am because
Yeah, a lot of people are.
it sounds to me like because you're saying that, all right, look, eventually if the Republican people basically just say if they're funding the business owners and empowering people like lowering taxes for them and empowering the business owners, right? The
Yeah.
Democratic Party that section or that side, they gonna get what they wanted eventually, right? Because you need us to create the jobs. You need entrepreneurs to create the jobs, bro.
Mhm.
You need people that's out there like you need us to not pay the taxes with the money and pay the people with the money. You get me? So I don't know, like maybe I don't know, bro. I don't know if I should choose one of those sides or if I should just continuously operate like oil, just not caring.
So you can even use Grok here and just type in what are the core differences between Democratic Party and Republican. So Democrats are generally considered liberal, leaning towards progressive policies that often involve government intervention to address social and economic issues. They support a larger government role in economic issues. That's like putting money into the economy, backing regulation, social welfare. That's what like people homeless or them just want the free money, basically.
Right.
Republicans, on the other hand, are seen as conservative, advocating for smaller government, which means smaller government spending, less employees, less regulation, more laissez-faire approach to the economy. I don't know exactly what this means. Laissez-faire policy or attitude of letting things take their own course.
Yeah, it's a form of leadership, laissez faire.
Okay. And they favor lower taxes for all and believe in the power of the free market. Social and human ideas. So you can see the focus on more the LGBTQ thing, the trans thing, Republican and more traditional values, more conservative on social issues.
Wow.
Yeah,
But all
this
right,
you
so
can see.
skip the Republican. Let's see what the Republican.
on what economic ideas.
Yeah.
Republicans advocate for lower taxes for all income levels and are generally against government intervention in the economy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. So that's what I believe in, because think about that, bro. Come on, dog. So that means
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like when Trump get into the markets, like the market go crazy when Trump was in power.
because they know it, bro. Everybody knows, say, oh, look, this guy understand. And I feel like why he is, because he was a businessman first before a president, right?
Yes.
So he knows the benefits that other business owners get from him being in power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's scratching his own itch, if you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel like that's super important. But it's so crazy, dog, like, because us as black people shouldn't, it's hard because you don't know whose side he's on. You see me? But even though the things that he does affect us and it totally beneficial to us, but you're like, oh shit, no, we're still immigrants. So is this guy, does he care? Does he care about like immigrants, or is he just trying to like totally decimate all immigrants in just America?
That's almost impossible. Yo, there's so many immigrants in America right now, like
Right.
just undocumented, and like we are the least of the concern. Like we are people paying taxes, doing everything legit. There are people here who not doing anything at all, completely under the radar.
Right.
Them probably even working with the government. They're working on something to give them citizenship, like undocumented people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I think we are. It doesn't matter much about the people that's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
People who are doing the wrong thing would have more concern, I guess.
Well, that's true, bro. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that plays a big part in it,
Yeah.
and how it work. But yeah, how it work kind of interesting still, bro. You just never know what happened. But I don't know. I actually, because sometimes I listen to Trump stuff, bro. And I've actually read his book. You read The Art of the Deal?
Oh.
That book is insane, dog. Like that guy.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't know. I'm a Trump guy, bro. I think I'm a Trump person, dog. I like how him just conduct business and how him brain work. But it's just hard for like say, okay, I'm a Trump guy and be walking around wearing those hats and shit, dog. Can't even do that.
I mean, you live in a Democrat state, so it's like they're gonna get flack for it. So there's that fear to it, I'm sure. You live in a very democratic place.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to be aware of that, or prepare for people to boycott your business or treat you differently.
Nice. This is Trump. What?
This is Trump's Truth Social stock.
Oh, I thought it was his crypto coin.
No, this is DGT. So
Trump
Donald J. Trump. No, this is Trump Media, which is actually the stock of Truth Social here. His social media platform.
Right. So that's like a real business then, dog.
Yeah.
Real business, dog. Like, serious.
Yeah. It's actually done pretty good. Like, it has done remarkably compared to its colleagues, like the people that came out that IPO at the same time. It has done the best.
Bro, but you see how it's crazy. All right, this what proved who's really a businessman and who's not, because he started this based on being banned off Twitter and stuff, right?
Yes.
All right, so started this when you're not, and that's like all right, look, usually you see when somebody purposely start a successful business, that's not like, okay, I've been working on this for years and it just make it work and some good luck thing happened to me here or whatever. No. Him say, hey, I go, fuck you guys. I'm gonna do this thing instead. And then it gonna work. My shit gonna work. I feel like that powerful in a dog. Like that's some powerful stuff in it, bro.
I don't think it's profitable, but the stock is doing well.
Bro,
But it's not profitable.
it don't need to be profitable. A profitable business actually is bad. That's actually bad when it's profitable because you know you have to pay taxes. If you just have business expense, bro, think about it. If I make 10 million this year or 100 million this year, and I buy a bunch of jets and cars and whips for all my freaking people and shit, I know me have so much business expense that I'm still in the negative. I'm in the negative, red, unprofitable business. I'm good. We have the whips. We have the things. We have all the things that we bought with the business expenses. You understand? So you don't even care if that shit profitable or not. All right. So let's look at its. This is how it goes, right? Market cap 8 billion. B 36 employees. Young man. How much it do yearly? How much it turn over yearly? Yearly revenue. Total revenue for when? September 2022? Oh no.
Yes, they're only.
So total revenue 700 and oh man. Yeah, but that's a lot of money though. That's still a lot of money. You can't even say that's little bit because that's still a lot. So you can see them income statements, like how much money they spend.
Let me see.
Actually, like this. Like that, you can look at just the direct, the financials. They're showing you their cash flow. September 2022, December Q3. Q3, Q4. Let's look at the breakdown. Income statements. Maybe maybe you have to zoom it in, bro, because hopefully they're gonna be able to see. All right, so that's the income statement. So total revenue. What is it in? That can't be.
Thousands.
That can't be thousands. That's thousands, bro. Like that can't be the actual thing, dog. Wait, hold on. Total revenue. Go down. Go down. Go down. On pre-max income tax. Bro, these are. Yo, is this short for something, or is it this just the actual real figures? These are boy figures, you know, like these are like 100K,
Where is the 100K?
100. I said negative 100K. That
Where?
100K right there, or is it? Hold on, what is it?
Where?
Or average shares? Oh no, 100,000 average shares. That's the average shares. All right, so
Yeah.
normalized income 55,000.
So these are 55 million, negative 55 million.
Or
Because these are
million.
in thousands.
Million.
These
That's
are in
what I'm saying. Is
thousands.
it short for something? Oh, so it's short for million, right?
Thousands. All numbers in thousands.
All numbers in thousands. So it's exactly then. It's not million then.
55 million.
55 million.
So this is 55,983,000.
Yeah, 1,000. Okay, so scroll down again. Scroll down again. Net, you see.
So you understand, so the numbers, you times them by 1,000.
Oh, yeah, times it by 1,000
Yes.
to get the actual, like,
Number. Because it
figure.
would have taken up much of the chart.
Oh, because I don't know why they wouldn't just put, like, M, or they can't do the exact.
No, they
Well,
wouldn't
I
do it.
understand why they do that. Then. Understand why they do that. So, net profit. Well, where would you find net profit? See if you can scroll on the same chart.
Net.
So wait.
Okay.
So wait. Hold on. Hold on. Look at the EBITDA. Look at the EBITDA. the EBITDA right there. So you times this by 1,000, right? So this would be 18 million.
Yeah.
So the negative 18 million.
Yeah.
So EBITDA are earning before income taxes and all this shit, amortization. The deductions are amortization. So that is the 18 million in debt. So them
Yeah.
tend to go bankrupt soon.
Why would they go bankrupt?
Well, at least because if them income statement, well, you know, really that crazy still. Because as I said, them can just report losses because they're buying up a bunch of shit. Like buying, you know, they can just use it and say, okay, we're gonna buy this team, buy a soccer team or some shit like that. That's a business expense.
I don't see you are saying that would be a good thing.
It is a good thing, bro. It is a good thing because
for a company to report a loss.
yeah, when
I
company
don't think a great company would report a loss.
All right, so you know, Uber reported loss for like.
I didn't say Uber is a great company.
Well,
What about like
isn't
Tesla or Amazon?
all right. The reason why I say this is because reporting a loss isn't a bad thing. Like it's not like a oh my god, end of the world thing. Not saying that okay, you should report loss, but you can still make money as all right. Say for instance, you have a company, right? You business owner, full business owner and everything. If you are just an employee of your exact company and you pay yourself 500K a year, but the business net profit is like negative 200K at the end of the year when you check your income statements and stuff like that. You still got paid 500K. That's just a business expense.
Yes.
Yeah, so all those guys could be getting paid crazy money, bro. It's just a business that's not profitable, right? And when the business is profitable, it just means that there is profit left over after everyone has been paid. You see what I'm saying? So you as a person that works, so look, Trump can have himself listed as a freaking employee of the fucking company, getting paid millions of dollars every year, reporting a loss in the business. Business look like failure, but he's fine. I'm getting paid. Like, you see what I'm saying, bro? So that's what I'm saying. It don't have to be a bad thing. Like, it don't have to be like bad. You know? So I learned that fully in business, just realizing that, oh shit, like you don't have to, it's not the end of the world. Oh whoa, so gross profit, like net profit. Net profit is when after everything paid. So let's look at Tesla's EBITDA. Like, do they show their EBITDA on there?
Not on this.
So that's actually crazy. But before we're like we still have to wrap up.
Yeah.
You still have to wrap up. But this actually crazy though, because seeing that, I'm just like, bro, that's wild. But you understand the concept though. You understand the concept.
Yeah, I understand the concept. But I get that you would pay yourself out of the company and the company would look like it's making a loss.
Yes.
After you get paid.
Yes. So these guys getting paid. They're getting paid. But so that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when I see losses, bro, or when I see a company reporting losses, I know in my head that yeah, report your loss, bro. But like CEO getting paid 10 million, like come on, bro. You're getting paid that money, bro. Come on. You just paid yourself that. And every money you pay to your investors or whoever or your employees or all that shit, that's all business expense. That's all a business expense. You get me? So the more money you report as profit is the more taxes you're going to pay, bro. So Tesla over there reporting millions of dollars in profit, dog. You just gonna pay.
Yeah, Tesla reported 16 billion in
Gross
profit.
profit. But that means the actual, and think about it. So how much shell companies fucking Elon have getting paid his paychecks? You understand, dog? So that
Elon
just
doesn't get paychecks. He get pays in shares, and he doesn't get paid.
look at that. That's crazy. Get paid in
But that's
shares.
the EBITDA.
Just
Yeah, he
even
gets the progress package planned. So he has to
for
hit
what
the
year is this,
milestone.
bro? For what year is this?
This is
What
20
what year income statement is? 2023. 2023.
ETM. Let's go 2023. EBITDA.
2023 EBITDA. Bro.
Four.
That's like, where does that money go? Like, where does it go? Because after that profit, there's not, where do you reinvest back into like making fucking more
Full
factories?
self-driving cars, factories, yeah.
More factories.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. So even whenever you see a company, all right, so guys, whenever you see a company, always check the EBITDA. The EBITDA is the final. Like there's nobody gonna tell you that. Everybody just gonna tell you about net profit and actual profit and all this shit. EBITDA is the real final. This is the money they just have in their pocket after everything done, everything paid, everybody get paid, taxes paid, like just done. Nothing else left to pay. It's just you have that money, you need to do something with it. That's it. So that's why I always look at EBITDA. I love looking at EBITDA, bro, because sometimes when I look at my fucking negative EBITDA, dog, I'm like, that crazy, bro. Like, couple of years, yeah, I know. I want to see what mine look like this year. Doubt it gonna be negative. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, bro. Yeah, well, that crazy though. But I think that wraps up our pod for today. And I hope you guys learned something today, bro. Like, cause this is just insanely valuable. You have anything else you don't want to talk about?
Just shortly, the plastics in our foods, because there was a tweet going around about something called phthalates that are in all of our balls, essentially. So a lot of things that might lead to autism or cancers are actually from the technology that is industrialization. So it's like a byproduct of that. And people, they actually use phthalates. It's actually what's used to make plastic more flexible and durable. So you'll see it in fruit containers, water bottles, anything with plastic, really. You can see everything here. As long as it touches plastic, there's plastic in the food. From what they've used to form the plastic, it kind of decomposes and gets into our foods.
Whoa.
And they're actually doing studies and seeing how this is affecting us, because more phthalates in the system actually causes reproductive issues in men and women. And they did a study with some foods, typical foods that we probably use and typical brands. So you'll see Brisk Iced Tea has 7,000 nanograms, Coca-Cola in plastic has that, Poland Spring in the water bottle has 4,000 phthalates, Gatorade has 1,000, canned beans has it, condiments has it, like ketchup, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Basically, everything we eat has it in it.
Bruh. Nothing is safe. How can you even
Chipotle,
combat against this, bro? How can you
Chipotle
combat
gets it from, you can see Chipotle gets it from the aluminum foil. Wendy's chicken nuggets gets it from paper board. So it's not just coming from plastic. It's like anything you put it into, it just gets into it. Even the cows and the chicken, like the things that you put the water in, it's coming from the containers into the water, into the cow, into the meat that we eat, into the dairy. It's really, there's no way to go around it.
You can't
There's nothing
escape
you
it,
can do.
bro. You can't escape it.
No,
So I can't have like a wooden fucking water bottle or a glass water bottle.
because what you're eating, unless you, there's almost
Food,
nothing you can do.
nothing.
There's nothing you can do. But you
We
can
just
see
do
someone in the can has 24,000. So this is pretty high.
54,000. What does
Yeah,
tuna have, bro?
this
So
is, I
sometimes I
think,
make
someone
tuna sandwich.
Star Kiss wild caught tuna. It has 1,735 grams,
That's not bad.
nanograms. Yeah, it's not bad. And
That's not
his
bad.
organic cheesy ravioli has 53,000
Bro,
grams.
that's actually packed. Look at that shit, dog.
Yeah, yeah, it's nuts.
Bro, I would
So
just try to avoid. I would just try to avoid those 5 digits, bro. Like I feel like if you avoid the 5 digits, that can avoid. Think about that.
yes,
Think
you're
about
right. You're right. You're right.
Think about that. Because if I just avoid those 5 digits, I'll take the 3 digits any day or the 4 digits, bro. Any day. Because if I can't escape it, might as well just minimize the amount.
Yeah.
Why would I take one of those freaking Wendy's? Look at it. Wendy's crispy chicken.
Wendy's.
Not getting that. Never getting
Yep.
that. You understand? Like
Chipotle.
you just stay. Oh man, bro, that's a 5 digit. Dog, wait, nah, dog. Hold on. Let's think about this shit, dog. Let's think about that, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean Chipotle are 5 digits, bro?
They say
Fuck.
it's coming from the foil. It's
I'll
crazy.
just ask them with no foil. Hey, can I have my bowl with no foil?
Probably. Hopefully.
I'll just bring my container.
Yeah, man. But there's just a lot of these phthalates in all of our foods, and it's affecting us slowly,
Whoa.
and we'll see the effects soon enough.
Yeah, we can't even. There's no escaping, bro. You
Yeah.
definitely link this. I feel like you should link this site under this podcast so people
All
can
right.
check it out themselves. So we're gonna link this on the podcast so you guys can check out this yourself so you can avoid those 5 digits, bro. All right. I'm gonna try my best to avoid those 5 digits. And once I can see it overall, then I feel like that's actually good. I guess we can eat baby food. Gerber, that's fine. That's 4 digits.
What?
I'll just
Oh, yeah.
I'll just eat the Gerber.
Gerber stuff. Yep.
I'll just eat the 4 digit ones, bro. And we just
Yeah,
can
bro.
give them a link. But well, yo, so thank you guys so much again for tuning in to another episode of our podcast, bro. I definitely think that if you actually pay attention, and I don't know where you're hearing this, even if you're hearing this on Sound, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you hear Apple Podcasts, or if you're just watching us on YouTube, don't even matter. Wherever you get to hear this, I really feel like this gonna help you, and I really think that you use the information here to just get to the other side. Join us over here. All right. But thank you again. See you in the next one.